legacy and championship surround the four horsemen, and a young man by the name of the Stinger is after you, Mr. Wyndham.
By the name of the Sting. Let me tell you what, Sting. You want this championship, you know where to find me. I don't need any help taking care of you because this championship will never belong to you.
You know, Jim Ross, I was listening out here a little while ago to Stan Lane, Jim Cornette, Bobby Eaton talking all kinds of filth, getting beefed right and left. They're so upset they can't think, they can't talk, they can't even be themselves. Well, my friend, that's exactly what we wanted. If you think it wasn't planned and done just the way we wanted it, you guys are such a prim and froth at the mouth that you guys won't know how to be a team when you get in the ring, and the horsemen will walk out with these every time.
You know, the dead giveaway of this whole thing, Bobby Eaton, is that once again, after I slapped you in the face in the dressing room where you stood idly by and let Stan Lane talk, you let Cornette talk. If a man slapped me, I'd slap them if they tried to take my time to give the rebuttal. That was the first dead giveaway. The bottom line is, I got a story for you. There's a little dog that chases a Mercedes down the road day after day after day, thinking he wants to jump on a Mercedes, pop the car, and when the car runs him over, he thinks to himself, why didn't I just stick to squatting on fire hydrants? That's the bottom line.
Thousands of fans here in the Greensboro Coliseum. Many Horsemen fans here. We're going to talk to Arn Anderson and Tully Blanchard about this Midnight Express situation. But J. Dillon, what are your feelings? Will a new third man in the ring, make a difference, in your opinion, quite honestly, with Ric Flair and Lex Luger?
Jim Ross, I really don't think so. Ric Flair, the Nature Boy, is the greatest heavyweight champion of all time. And I want to go on record as saying that right now. And I know the powers to be are looking at Lex Luger. They feel he's destined to be the next champion. He certainly has all the tools. He's a great athlete. He's pushed Ric Flair to the limit. But again, Ric Flair is the greatest heavyweight champion of all time. The presence of anybody in the ring as a third man, as long as he follows the rule book and calls them like he sees them, Ric Flair has never broken the rules. He's never intimidated the referees. The only thing I can say is I'm sure it'll be a great, great match.
All right, now, Double A, I want to tell you one thing. I know that you made a comment that Jim Cornette may or may not be a man. That's irrelevant. We know that Bobby Eaton and Stan Lane are men, and they're not going to lay down for what you all have done to them recently, especially to Bobby Eaton.
Well, JR, I consider you to be the best at what you do, and we are, beyond a shadow of a doubt, the best at what we do. Bobby, we didn't come to you, and I might add, Stan Lane, we did not come to you and say we wanted to be United States champions. We were satisfied being on top of the heap. You were champions on a local level. You had pushed yourself to the brink of your talent. Be satisfied with that. Be happy with that. Don't come for that pot of gold that belongs to the Horsemen. When you act like you're so surprised and so shocked that we stopped Bobby Eaton around in the dressing room, you got to understand, when you're champions in this cutthroat business, professional wrestling, you look around and you see what everybody does best, and then you play off of them. Everybody's accused us of doubling up, tripling up, quadrupling up. They say we're the best at it. So if we're going to get accused of it, it's just like cheating of your wife. If you're going to take the heat, do the act. We're going to continue because we're going to stay the champions.
All right, gentlemen, thank you very much. You have any